On to part 3. Right. Didn't grow these in before, but I can now. If you want to do them as butterfly wings, you can do butterfly wings. I'm going to do them more as sort of, just general insect wings. I'm having a go at drawing a fairy. Now, if I wanted, I could even include these as my collage, where I could actually use the clear plastic. And for the collage, what I'm going to be using is just an envelope, an old envelope, because on the inside, they come in all different patterns. If you want to find lots of bits of fabric, that's absolutely great. I'm not, I'm just going to use this one thing. So it's sort of a junk modelling collage, I suppose you could call it. So there's a little piece there. Now, when you do this, don't just copy the exact shape. Have a little think about it and say, right, I'm going to build it up in different layers. So I'm going to start with the skirty bit. So I'm going to make it slightly rounded at the bottom. A few little wavy bits. Now I'm making this a lot wider than the body, because what I'm going to do now, I want to give it a nice 3D effect. So I'm going to just scrunch it. Oh. Scrunch it. If I can. I think they call them, is it a pleat in a skirt? Something like that, isn't it? I did this the other day in school. We used crepe paper, which was fantastic. This, it's a bit harder to bend, but it does the job. And it's something that you should be able to have at home. There you go. That is the skirty bit. I'll glue that down in a second. I'm going to use the same paper because it's what I've got. I could go plain white for the top. If, as I say, if you want to find like an old newspaper, you can get loads of different patterns from a newspaper. Use the pictures to actually give you all the various colours. If you've got different coloured bits of paper, sort of patterned paper with stripes or spots or whatever, have a go at making your various clothing from that. So that is that bit. Now I'm going to do, how am I going to do this? In fact, I'm going to cheat a little bit because I'm allowed. I'm going to do it where she's got a sort of vesty section, and then I'm going to do it almost like a waistcoaty sort of thing. As you can probably guess, hopefully you can see me doing this, I don't really know much about clothes, but it's just a nice thing to do when you've not got many materials in the house. You can have an easy go at this, and it does help you reinforce drawing your figures, and that's the main bit for me. If I want these to be both the same, I can actually just fold them over and place them on top of each other. Like so, and it's got to be the mirror image, so it will open like that, and that is my rather smart fairy outfit. If you've got bits of ribbon, stick bits of ribbon on. If you want to put belts and things, you can use the white. If you've got little bits of gold or sequins or any of that sort of stuff. Belter if I wanted. And then I would glue that down with Pritt stick. You can even actually tie your own little bows and ribbons and whatnot in here. Make sure if you've got a pattern on the back, you don't want to see the pattern bit, it would have to be white on both sides, so put an extra twist in it. So it would be like that. If you want to put pockets, don't draw pockets on, it looks far better. If you actually cut them out. And then stick them on. And then it looks like an actual pocket. It keeps in with our 3D effect. If you wanted, this envelope has got the clear plastic bit. Could even use that to make my wings, so that's probably not quite enough, so I'd have to think a bit about that one. I probably won't do that. If I want to make that stand out a little bit more, not very organised this morning, I would just use a tiny hint of a blue pencil crayon. I can even actually draw the pattern inside the wing, but I'm not going to worry too much about that now. And then, to finish it off, we'll glue it all down and we'll just add maybe a few extra finishing touches. We'll do that in the next video.